The mysterious ancient Queen Nefertiti was one of the most powerful women in ancient times. Nefertiti was an Egyptian queen and consort of King Akhenaten who remains a mystery to researchers even today. It is believed that she lived somewhere around 1370 BC to 1330 BC. If you want to learn some less known facts about this interesting queen, then don't change the video. Nefertiti got married to Amenhotep IV at the beginning of his reign. She was around 15 at the time. She turned into the great royal wife of Amenhotep IV and helped to promote Akhenaten's perspectives. Together they saw the wealthiest time in ancient Egyptian history. Nefertiti ruled alongside her husband Akhenaten during the 18th dynasty. During their reign, Egypt went through a major religious revolution, in which a new practice of henotheism, the worship of one god only, is adopted over polytheism. The old divinities had been disregarded, temples shut down, and priests were compelled to change their ways. No one is absolutely sure who Nefertiti's parents were, but some say that she's the daughter of top advisor I and a wet nurse named Te. I would go on to rule as pharaoh after the death of King Tut. German archaeologists excavated the Thutmose bust of Nefertiti in 1912 and took it to Germany under a license from the Egyptian government, which was dominated by the British at the time, while the French headed up Egypt's antiquities department. There are varying accounts of how the Germans got the bust out of Egypt, with some stories leaning heavily toward deception. Nefertiti's bust ended up in Berlin in 1913, displayed at the new museum. When the Nazis came to power, they took possession of the majority of antiquities and hid many valuable and historic works of art from all over the world. Hitler said, "I will never relinquish the head of the Queen." The bust was discovered in a salt mine by American forces during the occupation. Nefertiti was displayed in a museum in West Berlin and later moved back to the new museum in 2009. Despite her husband's philandering, Nefertiti was thought to be faithful. Akhenaten was known to sire children with other women, one of them might have been his sister, and the resulting birth, King Tutankhamun, as Nefertiti could not offer him a male heir. Regardless, Nefertiti is thought of, at least by historians, as his most powerful wife. Ancient Egypt's most iconic treasure, the great golden face mask of the pharaoh Tutankhamun, was a second-hand family hand-me-down. New research by the British Egyptologist, Nicholas Reeves, has revealed that it was originally made for a female pharaoh, the beautiful ancient Egyptian Queen Nefertiti. Very careful examination of the hieroglyphic text shows that the king's names were actually inscribed over an earlier individual's names, which appear to have given the full official nomenclature used by Nefertiti after she had become co-pharaoh of Egypt, namely Ankh-Heperuamarit Neferkaperur Eni. Ferneferuaten, literally meaning living manifestation of the sun god, beloved of Akhenaten, beauty of beauties of the disk of the sun. Nefertiti enjoyed many titles. Few of them includes hereditary princess, great of praises, lady of grace, sweet of love, lady of the two lands, great king's wife, his beloved, lady of all women, and mistress of Upper and Lower Egypt. According to many scholars, Akhenaten made Nefertiti a co-regent prior to his death. Depictions in different archaeological sites represent her in scenes that fit a pharaoh. Archaeological evidence indicates that a woman ruled as pharaoh from 1334 BC to 1332 BC. As Nefertiti's name faded out from historical records, the name of co-regent Neferneferuaten appeared. It is presumed by many that Nefertiti ascended the throne as Pharaoh Neferneferuaten, succeeding the short-lived Pharaoh Smenkhare in the late 18th dynasty. Nefertiti and Akhenaten both were said to be in deep love and inseparable, although he married other women. King Akhenaten's love was well known for his wife, and as a couple they were often seen riding in chariots together, even kissing in public and with her sitting on his knee, a dynamic not generally seen in depictions of ancient pharaohs. Nefertiti is prevalent in the depictions on the walls and tombs built during Akhenaten's rule. The frequency is perhaps more than any other queen of ancient Egypt. While in some of the scenes she plays the role of a supporting queen, some show her leading the worship of Aten, driving a chariot or striking an enemy. Such scenes in which she assumes rights generally associated with the pharaoh suggest that Nefertiti was almost an equal counterpart to her husband during his reign. She is definitely one of the most powerful women in ancient Egypt. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Write down in the comments below which fact was the most surprising for you. See you next time with another informative video.